This weekend, I played in a tournament at Whitefield, a one-day rapid tournament organized by chess parents. It was a tournament with around 100 participants. There was rapid and then blitz followed. In this video, I'm going to show you two things. First, how my prep helped me in a crucial game in the tournament. This was round six, and a line that I had prepared and revised the day before actually happened in the rule opus in round six against a tough opponent. And in the second part of the video is blunder. How I made a very crucial blunder in the seventh round, the final round of the tournament, and that blunder cost me the third or fourth prize. So before all that, let me show you a few pics from the tournament, including the prize distribution. This is a tournament venue, Virginia Mall in Whitefield, a beautiful place, can host a lot of participants. So this tournament had around 106 participants, and most of them were young children. A few more pics from the tournament. And this was me collecting the first place for Blitz tournament. So basically, a Blitz tournament happened right after the Rapid tournament, which was the main one. And I got first place in that with 5.5 out of 6. This is one of my students, Aditya, getting his prize. He got sixth overall, which is a big achievement. Sixth in main category. This is my prize, the one I got for Blitz. Unexpected. This is Aditya's brother Samarth, who got a category prize, second in under 8. This both of them. In the final round of the Blitz tournament, they faced each other, and it ended in tears for one of them. Now, this is my game from round 6, where I was facing Santosh Kumar. I'm just showing you the starting few moves because the prep that I had done actually happened on the board. It's very rare to actually see your prep or a trap that you've learned appear on the board, that too in an over the board tournament. So let me show you the line. I don't mind revealing my prep because it's a fairly known line, and I don't think I'll be playing it that often. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, rule opus. Yeah, black plays a6, I play bishop back. My opponent is Santosh Kumar, and knight f6, I castle. This is the main line of rule opus. He can't take, so he plays bishop e7, rook e1, and before castling, black plays b5, bishop back and castles. Here, the main move is c3, right? C3 is the most common move preparing d4. D4 is the move that I sometimes play. And I tried it 3 times in this tournament. And in the sixth round, a very crucial round, this succeeded. And yeah, so basically, the idea is if pawn takes, then e5, knight moves, and bishop d5 gets a decent position. Black players might think, let's take the pawn like this, because then I can exchange of the bishop. Because what they're calculating is takes, queen can't take. Because c5 and the bishop gets trapped, right? But there is a big surprise for the black player. Because after knight takes, can you find the move that I played here? The one I had prepared before? Bishop takes f7. Good if you already knew this trap. So the idea is after rook takes knight e5, the knight hangs. So knight has to move. Then we get the rook. We're giving up a bishop and knight for the rook, but his king is out in the open and e5 comes. So the correct move here is, I'll show you the move he played. First, let me show you the correct move. Knight c6, takes, e5. Knight back, queen d5 check, king has to go to f8, and then rook e4 or e3. And this is a nice position for white. It's winning for white. So this was my prep. He got surprised here, and after knight into e5, so I played bishop into f7, rook into f7, knight into e5. Here he made the mistake of going to e6, which is a crucial blunder because now takes e5, the knight can't move. If knight moves, queen f3, and the rook falls. So he played bishop b7, and I got the knight. So that's an exchange up for me, and I went on to win the game. So that was an important moment of the tournament for me. Now the painful moment of the tournament. The blunder in round 7, the last round. And after the game, it was a familiar feeling for me. Uh, like something getting snatched off your hands. The position was completely winning. Uh, I had played well to get this. It was a tough position, and then somehow I got this nice setup with the knight on c5, defending everything. And white's rook is so passive there, right? So I got this position after a long battle, and here I blundered. I played d3, thinking, why don't I push the pawn? If bishop takes, I can just exchange of that bishop. But yeah, that was a small miscalculation there because bishop takes. If I take, position is equal. He just gets back the piece. So I realized it after he played bishop into d3, and this was still fine for me if I had kept my calmness. But here things went out of hand. Small miscalculation, and then a big mistake happened. I went queen a1 check, which is still fine. King g2, but the it doesn't achieve anything because when I was playing this move, I knew there was something wrong. I felt there's something wrong, but I did not understand what exactly was the problem. And after I played it, just completely lost. He banged rook takes h7 on the board, and I resigned here because king takes, queen takes, and this mate pattern happens. So, two lessons from this. The first is this mate pattern. The mate pattern with king takes, queen g6, and queen and bishop checkmate. That is actually a very common one, and it's very important to keep that in mind. So, in any position, if there is some struggle, it's important to keep opponent's main threats in the back of our mind. So, I did not have this in the back of my mind. If I had that, I would never have moved my queen from f6. it I would have kept it defending g6. So that is the first thing. Keep your opponent's main threat in your mind, and also the pattern rook h7 and then mate. The second thing is a very important thing. Whenever you miscalculate something, if it's a small miscalculation, there is most of the time, okay, at least half of the time, there is a chance to come back. There is a chance to control the damage. So, for example, here after bishop into d3, I could have paused. Yeah, I'm still up a pawn, right? I'm still up a pawn. I could have kept my pieces centralized. For example, rook e8 looks like a nice move, getting the rook in. What else? Rook f7 also looks nice, defending d7. So these moves are possible. Of course, there was time pressure, but I'm just saying if there is a mindset to keep the objectivity in the position, then we would find these things. But I just went rash with Queen. And after a slight miscalculation, a big blunder happened, which was this. And because of not being aware of opponent's threat. So that was the painful thing in the tournament. So if I had won this, I would have got third or fourth uh, with 6 points. But I lost it, and I ended up 18th in the rapid category. But yeah, overall, it was a beautiful tournament, and a lot of children, a lot of young kids, very few adults. But yeah, it was incredible.